She said, you know, there's something really beautiful about coming back to Hope House because it's like our baby. It was our baby. The first ROM, if you can imagine, people were arriving for the first ROM gathering and the floor was still wet with paint. That's how, you know, they were so desperate to get it going. And here we are 10 years later. So thank you so much, Ali. And you work so much behind the scenes, and you're really the backbone of that man over there, even though he doesn't like to admit it. You're the backbone of that man over there. So, Ali, can you just tell us a wee bit about your experience and how you feel, you know, come back? Sorry, Tammy, come on, 5 minutes? Is that okay? Isn't that really interesting? But, you know, here we are, and here's the original worker.
Oh, I was 7 months pregnant with Oliver. And the night before ROM, we went out for a walk and came back, and we couldn't get through the door because the paint was wet on the floor, so they had me climbing through a window, balancing on a plank of wood to get in before people arrived that night. And yeah, Nate and I came to Croatia by accident. We were going to work in Slovenia, and we flew out from America to check out a team in Slovenia to see if we should join them. And when we got on the aeroplane, Nate's wallet had disappeared. This was way back in '98, and he'd lost his wallet with all our money in it. And so all that transatlantic flight, we wondered what we were doing. We were actually flying to England, and we were going to drive here to Slovenia. And we just didn't know how we were going to get to visit these people. And we prayed about it and we talked about it, and a man just arrived at my parents' home in North Wales, and he said, I'm going to a mountain village in Croatia with a team of builders and we'll give you a ride to Ljubljana. And we got to Ljubljana, and the guy who had our luggage didn't stop, and he ended up in Croatia. So we followed our bags to Croatia and met, first of all on the coast, we visited Life Centre, then we visited the Peace Centre. And because I had worked in Romania and worked with orphans, the Peace Centre on the coast had really touched my heart. Then they brought us up here, and this is where this British team was, and there's a picture up there of the British team that came a few times. And there were other teams, Swiss, American, many teams came and put work into this building. And we missed the train to Ljubljana, so we had to spend the night on the top floor here. There were no walls, and we gave us a mattress on the floor, and we just helped and put electrics in and all sorts of things. And then when we actually went back to the States 3 months later, to America, Nate's wallet was at the airport in Minneapolis, and everything was still in it. So if we'd had his wallet, we'd have never even come here. So it's quite, and when we did visit Ljubljana, it just didn't feel right for us because we'd been here and we'd met people and we'd tasted a bit about what this was all about. So that's how we came.
Wow.
So.